Chicago's South Side. It is where Barack Obama in the 1980s became a community organizer. And it's where Michelle Obama was born and raised. 4 decades later, their story will be told at the Obama Presidential Center in Jackson Park.
We understand, right, that these were just everyday, ordinary people. And they made a series of choices because they lived in a circumstance, a context, right, that made those choices possible.
The museum's lead curator, Crystal Moten, says thousands of artifacts have been collected so far, like this T-shirt made by an Obama campaign volunteer and this newspaper.
This is where President Obama got his start.
It's the September 1984 issue of Community Jobs. It announced organizing jobs around the country.
Duties: work with 2 other organizers, serve as consultant to
Barack
local
Obama
parishes.
read these very words, applied for the job, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And it's also the starting point of our collection. It is officially artifact number 1, and that corresponds to how he got his start here in Chicago.
I like his smile.
Most of the artifacts you see here came from Illinois donors, like Katie Anarino from Oak Lawn.
I like that the family fits inside this.
These nesting dolls of the first family were once a Christmas gift from her daughter. She donated them 5 years ago.
I went in with just one thing in my hand, and they really like these. And when I was speaking to the person collecting, I said, I have a huge shopping bag in my car. You can have anything.
All part of her huge Obama collection. She became a fan after her son met Obama when he was collecting signatures for one of his first campaigns. In total, she gave 22 artifacts and 3 photographs to the Presidential Center that visitors across the globe will soon enjoy.
And the older you get too, you think you're not always going to be here. I kind of like to think that those will be there in the museum forever. And it's just, I really have never had a prouder moment in my life.
Besides the Obama memorabilia, there will be other historical documents. This is a ballot from 1876. It features John W.E. Thomas, the first African American to be elected to the Illinois state legislature.
Our interpretive charge is to understand how the election of the first Black president happened. And to do that, you have to understand history.
There will be 4 levels of interactive exhibits exploring that history, the Obamas' personal and professional stories, their time in the White House, and more. The collection continues to grow thanks to everyday people who were inspired by the Obamas.
They also understood that it was history that they were witnessing, and they saw fit to keep those materials.
They just look sweet, and it makes you remember how young they really were.
Documenting a presidential history that is deeply rooted in Chicago.
You know that theory of if you love something, give it away? It's just meant to be there, not with me.
Marianne Ahern, NBC5 News.